Oh. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gretchen, and this video is all about moving in the middle of a global pandemic of a highly infectious disease. Amazing. But before I get into the moving house part of the video, I wanted to check in very briefly on how everybody's doing. How are you? How are you staying safe? Are you staying healthy? Are you staying sane? Do you have fun stories from being in quarantine? Let me know down below. I've been sheltering in place in Portland, Oregon. For anybody who's new to the channel, that is where I live. And we have been impacted from, I don't know, closer to the beginning of March for me. That is when work started to slow, or work projects froze in anticipation of all of this, and then social distanced, and then stay home, stay safe. That is what we're calling our shelter in place in Oregon. Stay home, stay healthy, stay home, stay healthy, stay home, stay safe. Either way, it's shelter in place. We are allowed to go outside, and we've had some beautiful spring weather, and when I'm feeling a little like, ooh, and overwhelmed, I have been trying to get out and see flowers and get a little bit of fresh air, so I'll put a little bit of footage from that here. Outside of that, it's really just been, you know, dealing with anxiety. I think the first week that we were going through all this, I was definitely feeling a lot more anxious. By the second week, I started to get a bit more of a routine. By the third week, I'd kind of gone into a little bit more of my normal, because I have a fair amount of stuff that I need to be doing at home anyways, and I'm used to being at home all the time. By the fourth week, I got Animal Crossing on my Switch, because, you know, who hasn't? And that kind of brings us up to speed. That's the biggest things. I haven't really gotten to see a lot of people. A lot of my friends actually don't live in Portland, so for those people, it hasn't been too different because we already call each other and FaceTime and text all the time anyways. I haven't got to see my boyfriend for weeks though, so we've been doing like FaceTime dates and check-ins and texting and talking a lot, but he also has a tendency to travel a fair amount, so pretty much we're just treating it the same way that we do when he travels. We're sheltering in different places, which really sucks, but hopefully that will come to an end sometime soon and we'll get to see each other again. Looking forward to it. Oh. Okay, so before this gets too long, let's talk about the reason I wanted to do this video. I am moving house. Yay! I'm feeling a bit mixed about it. One, timing is not fantastic because, you know, I'm moving house in the middle of a pandemic and that has made things very complicated. And two, I've lived here for a really, really long time. I've been in this old 4-bedroom Portland house for years and years and years, and I love the space, and we have a nice yard, and the neighborhood's nice. But it is going on the market, and we found out in January, so we've been planning this move for a really long time. And the things I am looking forward to, I am kind of looking forward to being in a smaller space. Like, I'm looking forward to not having as many roommates. I am moving into a 2-bedroom with one of my good friends, and it will just be really nice to be 2 people using a fridge instead of 4 people using a fridge. And so I'm excited for things like that. And then I'm also excited to set up a new place because that's something that I just always enjoy doing. I like the unpacking and the settling in and the redecorating and setting your stuff up aspect. I hate the packing aspect. So because I'm so bad at packing, and I knew I was doing this so far in advance, I'd actually come up with a full moving plan. So let's talk about what the plan was. The plan, since I started in January, was to donate, sell, and pack early. I started doing clean sweeps of general everything in the house and taking a load of things to Goodwill every single week. And by load, it sounds like a lot, but I drive a Mini Cooper, so it's only like kind of a lot. So I started doing that towards the end of January. I started repacking things that I knew that I wasn't going to need in the immediate future, like the Christmas decorations. I started downsizing in clothing. Like those are the things that I wanted to do first. I wanted to sort and pack up anything that was like high cupboard. We have lots of built-in storage and places that it'd be easy to forget that you stored stuff. So my plan was to go through all of those and the catch-all drawers and anything like that first, then sell off anything bigger that I knew I wanted to sell. Because I'm going from a 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom apartment, I decided I did not need 4 very large area rugs, and I wanted to sell all of them. I needed to downsize the dining room table, all sorts of things like that. So listing things for sale was part of the plan, and then packing and a final load of things to donation that I knew that I wanted to use now. Like in my room, I have like a couch and a couple of things that I knew that I wanted to continue to use as long as possible, but not going to bring into the new space because it's not needed or I don't have room. So that was the plan. What has actually happened? The beginning of the plan actually did go as planned, which is shocking because I'm historically very bad at packing. But I jumped in and was on track for doing a load of stuff to Goodwill every single week, and had been following that, started emptying out drawers and things really early on, and just all the spaces that I knew that we didn't need, and packing up all the Christmas decorations and all my camping stuff into new bins and sorting and donating the things that I knew that I didn't need anymore, and downsizing. I downsized my closet by about half, with things going to a combination of Goodwill, selling on Poshmark, and selling some stuff through ThredUp. And I sold all of the big things, and the timing for that worked out just barely right, because I'd been procrastinating putting things up on sale on Craigslist or Letgo and all of the apps offer up, and decided just so like, oh, I need to just do that. And I managed to sell all the rugs, an extra TV stand, my dining table, and my dining chairs, all like right before things got really bad and shelter in place went into place. So I happened to time it really well, because now that everything's kind of like sheltered, donations are closed, and people just aren't really buying stuff off of other people so much. Like selling stuff probably would be much more difficult, and I'm just really thankful that I happened to time that before shelter in place went through. So what has changed? I can't donate the things that I was originally planning on donating closer to the move, because Goodwill and donation places aren't taking donations right now. They have shut for the time being, and that means that I have a lot of things that I wasn't planning on moving that I need to figure out what to do with. Luckily, our landlords have been gracious enough to let us leave donationables in the house, and they will take care of them for us when they can. Thankful, because I have no idea what I would do otherwise. Things that have still gone according to plan, but we're like kind of touch and go. We have been able to get a U-Haul, and we do have movers scheduled, and so far it looks like that we can still use the movers. Moving is considered essential, so fingers crossed that still goes as planned next week. We decided to get the movers the day after we get the keys though, and the reason being, this way we can scrub the apartment and get Wi-Fi and a bunch of other things set up, and I can move things that I'm not going to move with the movers, such as like all my plants. I don't really want to pop those into a moving van. And yeah, like gonna move all that stuff, scrub the apartment. Other things that have changed, I don't like to shop off of Amazon very much, and I didn't have an Amazon Prime account because I don't really shop enough to justify it, and I like to shop locally. But a lot of the things that I'd planned on picking up locally, I obviously can't anymore, so I had to get Amazon Prime, and I've just in the past week have felt super excessive shipping a ton of stuff. It just feels very non-eco-friendly, but you know, we're all doing our best. I have like one more load of things that I ordered that should be arriving just in time, with some extra cleaning supplies and stuff for the new place. Things that won't go according to plan. I had some storage solution things that I was hoping to get for the new place from IKEA, like just a few things that I'd kind of pre-measured and had my eye on, but I don't want to order them before I'm in the place because I want to make sure that I super measure with certain things also already in place that I already own to make sure that it'll fit the way that I anticipate it fitting. And normally what I would do, or what I was planning on doing, was moving everything in, and then the weekend after moving, doing an IKEA run. Can't do that anymore because IKEA North America, at least throughout North America, but probably also through Europe, has closed, and they're not even doing like order pickup because I believe most of the employees are on leave, and there's some warehouse employees, but not really doing orders, which means I would have to order from IKEA online and ship stuff. And I have no idea how long these rules are going to be lasting. So I've been trying to debate, is it worth ordering and shipping, or by the time it ships, will the stores open up and I should just wait it out and go get things in person? I don't know. Nobody knows. So we'll see. I'll probably start to make a judgment about that in like a couple weeks, and we might just I might actually take my bedroom bookshelf and use it temporarily in our dining room until IKEA reopens up, and we'll just have to hold off on finishing decorating the place. Yeah. But that is kind of the update on COVID-19 for me and moving. Right now, everything is in boxes. Not everything. I'm still needing to box up the stuff that I use in the kitchen on a more daily basis, and I need to box up my clothes and my like office stuff, but those are things I'm planning on doing like little bits throughout the rest of this week, but mostly over the weekend because I need to use them. But yeah, so far so good. I will do a check-in on whether or not it actually goes smoothly, but I don't know, everything is felt a little bit touch and go because of COVID-19. Yeah, but I will leave it here before the video gets too crazy long. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you are not subscribed. I will be doing a follow-up video with a tour of the new apartment, and there might not be like a full-on decorated tour until I get a few other things in, but yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment to let me know how you're doing, any funny stories from being sheltered in place. I got random text message from somebody whose phone number was one off from mine, just wishing me well. So random things are happening every day. But yeah, share your stories with me. I'd love to hear them. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.